inside of an unfamiliar place. Tim was in the sewer, a dark and twisted labyrinth that ran beneath the streets of Derry. The smell of rot and decay filled the air, and the sound of dripping water echoed off the walls. Awaiting Timmy to wake up, the clown had been looming over him. Tim's eyes began to open. Realizing the boy had woken up, the clown's laughter filled the air, splintering off the walls of the sewer.
Now, little one,
It said with a mocking concern.
don't be afraid. I'm just playing with you. You see, I like to toy with my food before I eat. It's so much more fun that way.
Tim closed his eyes, praying for the nightmare to end. He knew that he was in the clutches of a monster, and that there was no escape. He knew that it was only a matter of time before the clown finished playing with him and ended his life. But after a few moments, Tim couldn't hear the clown any longer, and the only thing left was the splashing of dark water beneath his feet. Battered and bruised with slime on his clothes, Tim manages to get up. He glanced at his surroundings to make sure the coast was clear. Still frozen from fear, he was unable to move his legs. He wanted to scream, but didn't want to attract the clown. Timmy took in a deep breath and began to walk slowly. Only then did he notice that his ribs are in pain, inflicted by the curling grip of the clown with claws. He saw a nearby tunnel with a ladder leading to the surface and made his way toward it. His legs waded through the dark water toward his way out. Then, just as he was about to place his hand on the railing of the ladder, he hears a commotion coming from the area he was at moments ago. He paused, with a blank stare at the wall, paralyzed with fear once again. When he finally gathered the courage, he looked down the tunnel, and hovering at the entrance was a red balloon. The balloon began to slowly hover towards Tim. The balloon suddenly stopped. Again, he was enchanted, and seemingly under a spell, unable to move away from it. The balloon popped, and Tim quickly shut his eyes as a reflex. Upon opening them, the horrific face of Pennywise twisted into a grotesque grin. Its jaw became unhinged, crackling and snapping. His mouth widened and salivated with anticipation. As it drew closer, faint voices ricocheted their way throughout the sewer.
This is literally like swimming inside of a toilet bowl right now.
It was the sound of Bill, Richie, and Eddie, a part of what they called the Losers Club. Pennywise made an annoyed groan because he knew why the Losers Club were there, and he could feel their confidence spoiling his fun and ruining his appetite. Slowly, it recoiled and disappeared into the water below. Tim then snapped out of his trance-like state, his facial expression shifting from blank abandonment to focused survival. He finally grabbed the side railing of the ladder in a fleeting yet victorious grip and began climbing. He managed to nestle the lid cap of the sewer away and rolled on his back. Now it was raining, and it was dark. As he lay, his saturated clothes glimmered with the reflection of lights coming from an approaching car.
Timmy? Oh my God! There you are, Timmy. There you are. Oh, my dear boy. Are you okay?